Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my very first episode of my new sort of Let's Play, my only Let's Play, really, to be completely honest with all of you. Right now, I'm calling this sort of Let's Play, let's do it random. Mainly, we're going to be picking a random class and a random race. We have no decision-making in the choice of what this is, or what it's going to be. I just said what it is twice because I'm an idiot. Anyway, as you can see, there are a lot of races to pick from, and of course I've said about 50 fucking times already, so of course that's just going to work out in everybody's favor, you know, and okay, let me be completely honest. I'm new at this. I have like zero editing skills. I have like no skills whatsoever. To be completely 100% honest, I have zero. You guys can't see it because I'm using my hand, but it's a zero. It's a zero skills in this sort of thing. So instead of, you know, wowing you with my skills, I'm instead going to just tell you what you're going to expect. For one, this is there are only 7 races on both sides, which means I had to pick which side I was going to play. Now, before I started making this video, before I even did anything, when I started recording, when I pressed the record button, I already knew what side I was going to be on, because there was no way I'm going to play Horde again. And I'm going to tell you why. It's not a bad thing. I'm not being a bad person. I just don't like their side. They've always gotten sort of an unfair advantage from Blizzard Entertainment. And that's not Blizzard's fault. That's just writing. Writing just tends to want to make the bad guy into the good guy nowadays. It's simple shit. And I've started cursing. Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and roll. Now, how this is going to work... Oh, I should explain the rules first. Haha. That's me being an idiot again. Anyway, how this is going to work is there are 7 races on the Alliance side. Each one is basically have an opportunity to be picked or played, along with the classes. Now, how this is going to work is I'm going to initially roll a d8. I have a real d8 because I play D&D, because I'm a nerd, but I have a real d8, and I'm going to pick one race. It's going to be 4 races that are going to make it to what I call my final 4, and then I'm going to roll a d4. And out of one of those 4 races will be picked. Then we will go to classes, and depending on how many classes we have, seriously, just brain fart right out of my head. How many classes we have, we'll pick depending. The dice will either increase or decrease, depending. I have a whole set of dice here. So let's go ahead and pick my final 4. As you know, Human is 1, Dwarf is 2, Night Elf is 3, Gnome is 4, Draenei is 5, Worgen is 6, and Pandaren is 7. And 8 is a reroll. So let's go ahead. Well, the first one up is Pandaren. God, please. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. When I started this, the one race I did not want to play was a Pandaren. And it's because I just hated Mists. Mist is so boring. Like, I know there's a lot of people that enjoyed it, but the whole mellow crap, and then just, like, so much crap that I just didn't like. Anyway, Pandaren, fuck me sideways. The next one up is Worgen. Seems we're seeing a trend. So Worgen is next on that list. So let's go, which I don't mind. I love Worgen. That's an 8. That's a reroll. 1, Human. Pretty generic. But, you know, we take it. Because, well, Pandaren's a bad choice. Worgen's a good choice. Human's kind of meh. Okay. And the last one is a Gnome. Oh my god. 2 of these picks are just ass. Ugh. Why do I do this to myself? Anyway, just so you know how this last one is going to work. Okay, Human will be 1 on the D4, Gnome will be 2, Draenei will be 3. No, not Draenei. Fuck, what am I thinking? I'm thinking about what race I really wanted to play. Worgen will be 3, and Pandaren will be 4. Now, my hope, and I know I may be a little biased here, is that I don't roll a 4, and I don't get the fucking panda people, because I really despise them as a race. And I get something like, you know what, I would settle for Worgen or Human at this point. Gnome would be okay, but I'm just not a fan of their, like, how they look. I mean, you can see the model right here. I mean, look at this model. Look at this model. Really, in honesty, that face. I think there's only like one good gnome face. I'm not 100% certain. But then again, I might not be a gnome female, so we never know. Anyway, with this last roll, I have a 2. All the shit talking I did, and now I'm playing a gnome. Do you see how this works? Do you see the luck that's already on my side? Do you see that? The luck? Okay. Alright. Now, what this Let's Play is going to be is, I just randomized what race I'm going to be. I'm a gnome. I'm a gnome now. So now the decision is, what class am I going to play? But also at the same time, I want to make it very, very clear what this Let's Play is going to be about. One, I'm not using heirlooms. Not using them at all. When I get to the dungeon part, when I start being able to do dungeons, I think it's level 15. It's still level 15. I think you can do PvP at 10. But when I have access to these things, I'm going to start adding more rules to it, because I haven't really thought about what I'm going to do in terms to, do I just want to run dungeons, or do I want to do questing? You know, it's just, there's going to be a way, you know, that I have to take it at this point in time. So I have to try to sort of just think about it. Just think about it. Think it through. So once we get to that part, then I'll decide what I'm going to play, how I'm going to play it, and what I'm going to do with it. I don't know if I'll be PvPing at all. I think I might give it a shot. I've never been good at WoW PvP. Yes, I have several 100s. And I just thought this would be a fun way to spend a couple days. Doing a recording like this is always fun. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and look at what classes I have to play from. Okay, I'm not using heirlooms. That's the major thing here. So this is going to be a long Let's Play. At the same time, I'm also going to be sort of voice acting the characters. I know that's a little stupid, meaning the quests are all going to have voices associated with them. So nothing's going to be dull, nothing's going to be boring. I might breeze over them. Mainly some of them. Like main quest storyline, you know, main storyline quests, I'm definitely going to voice act. But the things that are like side quests, oh, go collect 10 wolf pelts. You know, there's only so much flavor text, so much flavor and pizzazz I can give you for a wolf pelt collecting quest. Just a thought. Anyway, okay, I have the warrior, which will be 1. There's the rogue. There's the priest, the mage, the warlock, and the monk. The reason I am not including Death Knight, and this is the real reason why, it's because you start at level 55. You do not get the experience of the whole game. One, you're set for mostly all of Outland with the blue gear you get. There's literally very little challenge into getting to Northrend when you play a Death Knight, because the class is not difficult. It's actually one of the easier classes to level up from 50, I think it's 58 to 60. It's 58 to 70. Just look at me to just completely ruin statements. I'm doing it really well. But yeah, basically it's so easy to get to 58 to 70 as a Death Knight. It's super easy because the gear you get is really good. And you also have the system is made perfect to where it can do things, and that's just what my thought. It can do pretty much everything except healing, but even then, if you're running blood, you can self-sustain very, very well, and that's one of the things that they're really good at. Anyway, so I'm not including Death Knight. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classes here. So there are 6 total picks that I can make, and as I said before, how this is going to work is it's going to go to a Final Four. So 2 of these classes are getting axed. Like, right off the get-go by these rolls. So each one is associated with a number. Warrior is 1, Rogue is 2, Priest is 3, Mage is 4, Warlock is 5, and Monk is 6. And I have a d6. Okay, here goes nothing. Let's see what the first pick on my beautiful new gnome will be. It is a 3, which is a Priest. Now, I have no problem playing Priest. I don't mind being a healer. I really don't. Even though my favorite type of healer is Holy Priest, which, if I still remember correctly, is not that great. But, you know, I'm not. That might just be my opinion. Anyway. No! Ah, just threw my dice on the floor and it went away. No, come back. Come back. Alright. Well, it rolled a number. And it's Mage. So, right now I'm seeing a trend. Priest and Mage are my 2 decisions right now. But I have 2 more to make. Well, they're not really my decision. They're taken out of my hands. I don't really have an opportunity or the chance to really pick what I want. So, I've been disconnected from the server. Wow. Wow. What a way to begin a video. Wow. Awesome. And we're back. And as you may notice, things have actually fucking changed because as you saw, I got DC'd for some reason. I assume it's because I was idle too long in character creation. Anyway, let's go back to the... No, we were on this. Oh my god. Ah, the hair. What are you doing? What is that? Anyway, as we had, our 2 picks were Mage and Priest. And I really want to get back to what we were doing earlier, which of course is making our character. Anyway, I just want to make the character work out. So let's go ahead and... 2 more classes, guys. 2 more classes. I know it's a long video. 2 more. A 6. That's a monk. Okay. I could do a monk, but the thing about the monk is, I'm gonna have to question whether this monk is gonna work out. Mainly because I'm not... A lot of the things about the monk are skill capped, and as I said at the start of this video, in particular, I have 0 skills. So if I'm not face rolling, I'm not doing very well. Just to put it simply. So, this monk is going to be difficult to play, in general. And I just keep saying, Anyway, we're going to go ahead and roll that final class and figure out what exactly I'm playing. And it is a 2. Rogue. Rogue! Yeah! Yeah, let me go ahead and switch that over to that. Yeah! Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Rogue. Anyway, Rogue is going to be really good. Sorry. Fuck, that was a yawn. Anyway, Anyway, it's going to be really good. Fuck me. Anyway, it's going to get better. With all this stuff that we have here, we have the priest, we have the mage, we have the monk, and we have the rogue. Now, you may notice a very interesting thing about this group. We have a healer, which could be the priest. We have a pure range DPS, which is the mage. We have a sort of tanky pick, with the monk. If I'm going to be playing the monk, I'm probably going to run a brewmaster, probably. And then we have the rogue, and the rogue is a DPS melee, and it all works out in our favor once again. Anyway, the moment of truth. This is the moment of truth, guys. One of these classes is going to be what we're going to play. And the last thing that we had... Now remember this. You know what? I should probably tell you what numbers were what, because honestly, I think that's the best way to put it. First of all, I went with how they got picked in order. I went priest was first, mage was second, monk was third, and rogue was fourth. So in that regard, I made priest 1, mage 2. Why did I almost say monk? Monk is 3, and rogue would be 4. Now, what I just rolled is a 4. So that means I will be playing this rogue. Now, it should be fun. It should be fun, but I'm going to run a male rogue. Male rogue. Anyway, let's take a look at our guy. Sounds about right. Oh, God. Rogues are real, like, gnomes are really comedic characters. Comedy characters, yeah. Just because of what they look like. Anyway, let's go for something, yeah, let's go for that. No, let's go for that. No. Yeah. Yeah. Hairstyle. I feel... What, you don't have the mohawk? No, 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 no. They took away the mohawk? The mohawk's not a starting haircut? My hopes and dreams have been dashed. I just want to let you know. Oh well. We can still go our neon pink hair. You know what? Totally running the neon pink hair. Anyway, I think we need a giant mustache. Yeah, you think the mustache would be really good on this character, yeah? Very good. I think it would be very good, yeah. I will be playing the most mustached rogue to ever walk the face of the earth. Look at that mustache. Jesus Christ. The mustache has physics. They moved the boob physics to the gnome's mustache. It's so great. Anyway, we're going to run this as Rager Dave. And there he is. As you can see, you see these other characters. And you see the one level 100 I have on the Storm Rage server, which is Valakir. So this is our rogue. This is what we're going to be running. So as of right now, that is the end of the first video. And I know it was a very long video, mainly because of the DC in the middle. I had to actually stop recording and type in my information, start the recording back up. I'm probably going to have to go in and edit. I'm probably going to have to edit this thing together. God, it's going to be such a pain in the ass for a guy with 0 editing skills. But in general, that's what's going to happen right here, right now. We're going to end this video, this episode 1, if you will, of this Let's Do It Random Let's Play of, World of Warcraft. And the goal is, at the end of this, is to be able to use this character, to get this character to 100 without heirlooms. And I guess I would call this, Let's Do It Random Alliance Edition. And I might do a Horde Edition. I know I said I'll never play Horde again. And it makes me a bad person because I don't like the Horde, because the majority of the people like them because they've been painted as this really amazing organization of people, even though they have their own issues and problems. Anyway, look at me getting into the lore of the game, and I haven't even started yet. Anyway, we're going to end off right here, and I'm going to, of course, stop the video, but I would like to thank you for watching this first episode, and I know it's been a long listening to me saying and being an idiot and basically wasting your time with dice rolls and making you feel really bad about it. Even my gnome is squinting at me, and I'm making this ending super obnoxiously long too. So, be that as it may, thank you for watching, and I will see you in episode 2 more than likely, which should be up pretty much the same day that this goes up. Anyway, take it easy, and good night.